Hey guys, how's it going? Are you ready for drawing time? Awesome. I'm really excited because this week for drawing time, we're going to draw all sorts of things you would find at the beach. You know, it's almost summertime. And you know what I like to do for summertime? I like to go to the beach. The beach is this really cool place. It has the ocean there, and there's the beach is made of sand, and there's all sorts of things you can find at the beach. And one of the things that I found at the beach are these shells. Do you know what shells are? Shells are things that maybe little crabs or little clams live in, and when they move out of their shell, then they leave it behind and you can find it and it washes up in the sand. And I want to show you a few of them that I have. Shells come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. This one's really big and flat, and it kind of makes a triangle. This one's round and spirally. It spirals in the middle. Ooh, this one's cool. This one is spiky. Wow, look at those spikes. Eek. I wonder what lived in that one. This one is really smooth and shiny. It also makes a spiral. Look at those cool colors on that. Wow. Ooh, this one's cool. This one's kind of long with pointy bits at the end. One of my favorite things to do is hold the shell up to your ear, and it sounds like the ocean in there. That's so crazy, isn't it? You can hear almost the waves and the wind in the shell. Oh, you should try that sometime. Wow, well, you know what? I think we should draw some of these shells today. What do you think? Okay, let's do it. So we're going to do today's drawing in 3 parts, and you can draw along with us for all 3 of them if you want, or just 1 or 2, or whatever you want. For the first part, we're going to draw the basic shapes, so get out your pencils and let's go. All right, first of all, we're at the beach, right? So let's draw the wavy ocean. This is just going to be the bottom of the ocean. Up here is going to be the sand where the shells are going to be. All right, next, let's draw maybe a shell that kind of looks like this. What do you think? All right, this one's cool. It kind of makes a triangle shape. So let's draw that. Let's draw a big triangle first. And then let's draw 2 kind of little circle round spots at the bottom, kind of like those spots right there. And then we're going to draw a big curvy line at the top. It's kind of like a frown. If you were drawing a smiley face or a frowny face, you're going to draw a big frowny face up here. And then draw some lines going from the top all the way down to the middle, or to the bottom. And you don't have to make them go all the way. And then, yeah, we'll just make that kind of curve out a little bit. How about let's make it a little bit wider here. Let's make it kind of curvy out like this. Nice, yeah, and then we'll make that a point. There we go. All right, there's our first shell. Nicely done. Let's draw another shell. What about, oh, this one. This one's really cool. This one makes kind of a spiral shape right here. So I'm going to start up here. Let's draw something way up here. I'm going to start with my pencil here, and I'm going to make a big spiral that goes all the way in. And wherever I feel like stopping, I'm just going to stop. And then I'm going to make kind of a curvy line down here, kind of like the smiley face. I'm going to draw a smiley face right there. And there's our second shell. Nice, that was fast. Then, oh, let's draw a shell that maybe looks a little bit like this. Maybe a little bit. All right, let's draw, to do this one, we're going to have to draw a raindrop, but it's on its side. Have you ever seen that before? It's really cool. All right, so raindrops don't usually fall on their side, but a normal raindrop looks like this. It's pointing at the top and it's big at the bottom. But this type of raindrop is going to be pointing at the side, and it's going to be big at the other side, and then come back and be pointy again. And then we're going to add more parts to it. We're going to add little lumps, like little mountains maybe, on top of each other, and making it smaller as they get in. And then we got to add this part right here. Let's just add a little line here, just kind of a little floating line in the middle. Make it a little curvy. And there's your other shell. Nice. All right, now I'm going to erase these frowny face and smiley faces, just so I can see if we have more room left for any more shells. Should there be any more shells on this page? What do you think? I think we should put one more. All right, let's draw this same shell, but upside down, because sometimes shells can be this way, but other times they can be the other way. So let's draw our same kind of triangle. It's a curvy triangle, really. And then 2 little pointy parts at the side and a few little lines. Nice. All right, guys, now you can add more shells if you want, but I think I'm gonna stop here. The next part, we're gonna take our black marker out and draw back over the pencil lines and then erase the pencil lines after you've drawn with your black marker. And just in case you get confused, you're not gonna have this line anymore, so you can go ahead and erase this one. That was the top of your triangle. And probably, let's see, I think that's pretty good. Everything else you can draw back over with your marker. Okay, ready? Here we go. I forgot one part. With this shell, instead of making it just a regular kind of flat line, make it bend in a little bit. It's gonna come in and out and in and out and in and out, and then make the lines kind of go from there. That'll make it look extra cool and like a shell. Okay, let's draw back over that. Add the little lines. There we go, nice. Okay, now we gotta erase all the pencil lines underneath. Okay guys, and you know what? You just finished part 1 of your drawing. High five, that's awesome. If you want to stop here, this is a good place to stop. Your shells are all drawn. But if you want to keep going, keep watching. We're going to go into part 2. All right, for part 2, we're going to add some color. Now let's look back at these shells. What color are these shells? Well, you know, some of them are just plain white. Some of them are kind of brown with stripes. This one looks like it's a little bit orange and maybe a little pink even. Shells come in all sorts of colors, so you can color yours however you want. But I'm going to color mine, I think I'm going to make this one orange. So I'm going to get out my light orange and I'm just going to color it in up and down. I'm going to kind of color, I'm going to follow the shape of the shell as I color. So I come out to the top and then back to the pointy part. Out to the top, back to the pointy part. Just because I thought that might be kind of fun. And then I'm just going to color this little part in right here too. And then the little circles at the bottom. All right, let's go on to the next shell. What else? Maybe we should color this one blue. I've seen some blue shells out there. They're really pretty. Nice. What about purple? Oh, that would be cool. Let's color this one down here, purple. And I'm going to color a little bit darker. You can color lighter or darker if you want. But I found when I color darker, it makes the colors pop out a little more and makes it easier for people to see all the beautiful colors in your drawing. The last one, how about pink? I like the color pink, and you know, a lot of shells are pink. So let's color this spirally one pink here. And when I color, sometimes I go up and down like this with my pencil, but you can color however you want. Okay, nice. And then what about the ocean? The ocean is blue, right? So let's make this wavy part blue. I'm just going to take my light blue here and just color it in. So everyone can see all the water. That's where the shells come from. Did you know that? The shells are actually in the ocean to start with, and they have their little clams and crabs like we were talking about that live in them, and they live in the ocean under the water. And then eventually they move out of their shells and they go find a bigger one because they grow up and they get bigger. And then their shells float around the ocean and they wash up on shore. Nice. And then let's draw, you know what, sometimes when the ocean washes up on shore, it actually has little white foamy parts. So I'm going to go back with my marker and I'm going to just show some of the white parts and leave that part white. Then we're going to color in the sand. Now the sand I'm just going to kind of use a yellow color for. Sometimes you can use peachy colors, but whatever colors you have will work. And color everywhere except that white part, because that's going to be the white part where the water crashes onto the sand. Sometimes it looks white. I had so much fun going to the beach. I like going out at night with a flashlight and I shine it on the water and the sand to see what critters are crawling around. I've seen all sorts of things. Sometimes you'll find little clams or shells or crabs or Maybe you'll see a starfish or a jellyfish that washed on the shore. Nice! And you know what, guys? We just finished coloring our drawing. High five! That was part 2. This is really great, guys. If you want to stop here, this is a good place to stop. You've colored in your whole drawing. But if you want to keep going, we have one more part. For part 3, we're going to add more color. So keep out your same colors. Let's go on to part 3. All right, so for this one, we're going to go back and color a little darker at some of the spots. So let's go to this first one. I'm going to get out my dark orange. I have a light orange here, but I'm going to use my dark orange. And I'm going to color kind of close to the black lines in the middle. I'm just going to color those a little bit extra dark. And then I'm going to color darkly, I don't know how to say that, but I'm going to color darker around the outer edges of my shell. Anywhere where it's close to the black line, I'm going to color kind of dark. And then I'm going to color a little bit dark and then leave it lighter in the middle. Same thing down here. Nice, that looks nice. Let's go into that blue. What about that one? Let's do, okay, I'm gonna get green out for this one. And I'm gonna color dark green wherever there's a black line. I like how that looks. And what about the purple? Oh, that'd be cool. Let's get out a dark purple and color dark purple around the black lines. I'm gonna color darker at the bottom here. And then remember that little line that we did there? Look at this one. See how it's kind of darker on the inside here? That's because that's something called a shadow. We're going to do that too. Let's color darker just right above this line. And don't bring it all the way up. Just leave it right there. Oh, that'll look really good. I like how that looks. Nice. Oh, and then the pink. I'm really excited about this one. For the pink one, we're going to color dark just around the curve and around the outside. And then, remember how we looked at, let's look at another shell. Remember how this one had some cool stripes and things? You can add stripes and designs to your shells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out another darker pink and I'm going to draw lines. Look at those. That looks so cool. And they're going to go out all the way to the middle. I like how that one looks. Nice. And I think we've finished drawing our shells, guys. If you want, you can go back with your yellow and fill in a few spots that you might have missed. I know I missed some spots because I get so excited about coloring. Sometimes I forget to color in a white spot here or there. But for the most part, I'd say we're just nice and dandy here, ready to go. All right, guys, this looks really great. Well, you know what? You finished part 3, and the last thing we need to do is sign our name. So get out your black marker. You're going to write your name in the bottom corner here like this. This is called your signature, and it's just a fancy way of writing your name. But it's important because when people look at the artwork, they want to see, oh, who did the artwork? And then they can see because they saw your name there. So now we're all done. Nice job, guys. High five. Well, I want to see a picture of your drawing. If you draw some shells, please snap a picture of it and send it to me. And also let me know what we should draw next. All week for this week, we're going to draw things that you find at the beach. So stay tuned for that. All right, I'll see you later, guys. Take care and happy drawing.